Welcome everybody, this is Bob Maddox coming to you live from La Quinta, California. Yep, that's horns and traffic in the background. That's what our subject matter is today. It's about traffic, and traffic is good. You need lots and lots of traffic if you want to be successful in any kind of business. So sit back and enjoy, because this video should help you figure out what traffic is all about and why it's the number one thing on your list. Look, if you have a store on the street, on the sidewalk, if you don't get people to come in your door, they're never going to buy. And even the ones that come into the door, if they don't see what they want, they're not going to buy. Think about it. How many times have you walked into a store, looked around, and didn't buy anything? And then think about the time that you walked into a store and you did buy something. What was the difference? Probably if you were specifically going to get something like batteries, no matter what store you went into, you bought your batteries. If it's Christmas time, usually you're in a rush and you're just going to be buying things. You've got ideas, so you specifically went out. If you go into a store like Best Buy, for an example, you know, the average buying rate there from the person that comes to the door is around about 40%. That means 4 out of 10 people will buy something. The rest of them are just thinking. They're just, yeah, I'm not sure what I want or how I want. And you know, the big factor there is whether or not the sales clerk knows how to handle the customer. And it gets into push and pull marketing, as we've talked about before, the push and the pull. Now, the big trick to closing the sale is getting a customer to say yes. Let me give you a quick example. If somebody comes up to the camera counter and the sales clerk comes over, can I help you find a camera today? Yeah, odds are, no, that's okay. I know what I'm looking for. I'm just looking. Or take this one. Are you looking at cameras today? Well, obviously, the answer to that one is yes. Here's the psychology behind that. Find an answer that will always be yes. Hey, are those shoes on your feet? Well, of course, that'd be a yes answer, but odds are you're not going to get, probably going to get, the customer's going to walk away from you like, who the hell is this person? So your questions got to be straightforward. They got to be logical. They got to be interesting, but make your question always a yes question so the customer responds with a yes, because now they're already agreeing with you. They're already interested, you know, basically they're in a positive mood. But if you put them on a defensive move, like, can I help you with something today? No, that's okay. That's okay. Now they've already gone into their defense mode and they're out of there. The same thing applies to getting traffic. Traffic is bringing people into your business, whether it be to your website, to your blog, or into a physical store. You have to find a way to get them to say yes as soon as they get the first approach from you. So your ad, your photo, no matter what you're using, video, something has to grab their attention to keep them there so they're interested. So you want to get everything into a yes mode when you're looking for traffic. Make that photograph, make them say, wow, yes. Because basically when you run an ad for traffic, say for an example on the side of Facebook, okay, and the picture has got to be a yes. Now, I find it very interesting. I don't know if you get this or not, but maybe because I was looking at different language courses and so forth, and I did buy one, by the way. But there's one out there, begins with a P. I find it so clever that they constantly run their ad, and it's strictly about learning how to learn a language, okay? And they use sexy girl pictures on every ad I've seen. Unless they just know I'm a pervert and they just run sexy ads for me. But I find it very interesting that the girls are in bikinis or in short skirts, whatever it is, has nothing to do with learning a language. But Sex sells. So the logical thing is that it's going to attract. Now, maybe those ads are aimed at single older men, so maybe that's why I get it. If you're a female, maybe you get one with a muscular guy with his shirt off or something, or, you know, is it butter? You know, so you may be getting different ads than I'm getting, and that's the beauty of Facebook, because they know how to target, and if you know how to target, now see, they're not going to fix your ad in that way. So if you run an ad, like for the language course, for example, if you're going to run that ad, then you need to pick your demographic. Let's look at being a Beachbody coach. If you want to run an ad about Insanity or P90X, and if you want to target an audience, don't target a general audience. Run 2 different ads, or maybe 3 ads. But let me give you an example of 2 different ads. If you're going to run a P90X ad, or something about exercise for your product, okay, whether it be a fit club or whatever, target your market not only for the city that you want to do it in, and whether it be male or female. So have 2 ads. The ones that are targeted to men, put a sexy picture up of a female to grab their attention, okay? If you then target the other one to women and put a picture of a sexy guy up. Now, I'm not talking about, you know, muscular bodybuilders. I'm talking about fit guys, you know, that they're, you know, handsome, good looking, cute, the whole works, to attract the females. Now, that will get the attention, okay? Something like if you put a picture of a Brad Pitt, for an example, and you have a good sexy picture of him, maybe from the old days when he had his long hair and all that kind of stuff, when he was young and, you know, cute and all that. And the ad could be focused, aimed towards women, and said, would you like to date guys like this? Well, the better you look, the more they look. Now look, I just made that up off the top of my head. That's a good ad. I'm going to have to remember that. I need to write that down. Oh, of course, I got this recorded. Yeah, think about that. Aim your ad toward your gender, like a female. Put a picture up of Brad Pitt or another good-looking model that's sexy, and staring right into the lens, and with a seductive look, seductive smile, whatever it might be, and say, would you like to date guys like this? The better you look, the more they look. Wow, I think I just gave away $1 million ad. By the way, I'm going to run that ad probably tomorrow, and we'll see what the results are. I got a good idea. Should I, maybe I'll do a video on how to run that ad with Facebook and how to do the click through and stuff like that, and give you an example. And then we'll do a live follow-up every day of the results. Pretty good, huh? So let me make note of that before I forget. Better you look, more they look. Do a video on Facebook gender ad. Would you like to date like this? Guys, girls, like this. The better you look, the more they look. Bingo. Just came up with my first idea. Now let me step back here just for a second. I get a lot of people that say, well, Bob, you come up with all these crazy ads and ideas off the top of your head. You know why I come up with a lot of ideas? And literally, I come up with ideas all day long. It's because I expose myself to great ideas all the time from other people. I read the books, I watch the videos, I read the articles, I look at what other people are advertising. Now let me tell you what I used to do years ago for 2 things. For like when I went with my club, when I would do promotions, I would, for my club, let me give you an example on the club. I would run kind of like theme nights every once in a while. And I would pick some kind of a theme, whether it be an extravagant theme or whatever it might be, or just a typical, let's do this tonight. For an example, on one night, on Mick Jagger's birthday in July, I think his birthday is July 20th something or something, I would have um, a happy birthday Mick Jagger night. All the music, all the music would be Rolling Stones or Mick Jagger, period, all night long. That's all we played. And trust me, there was enough songs, okay? And it went over fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And that's where I came up with my bikini birthday theme. Happy birthday to the bikini. That started off as just a little small photo shoot, and it started out as just a fun thing to do. And then it turned out to where I started doing bigger and bigger ones, and then had Jessie Jane at my one of a couple of years ago. It was so nice to show up because her birthday was the same week. And so we celebrated her birthday and the birthday of the bikini, which was really cool. And then, now last time I did one was 2 years ago. And I did it here locally, and we gave away a trip on a cruise ship with a bunch of other photographers and models, which was a super, super prize. And then you can come up with themes. One of my other ones is like, check the upcoming movie dates, and you can find those. Just look for previews. Look up movies being released, and you can find when movies are being released on the internet just by going through and finding, just look what's being released. So let's say that Pirates of the Caribbean is being released on 2 months down the road. You already start planning for that date. Have a pirate party. Everybody that dresses up in a pirate costume gets in free. And then you do some fun and crazy things. Hire a couple of actors to do some really crazy things. If it's a Western, or if it's a James Bond, have a James Bond night. If it's a military movie, my buddies, when I was a DJ at a club called Nasties, we had some great theme parties. One of the wildest ones and one of the fun ones I thought was MASH. That was an old TV series about an army hospital. And we dressed up the whole building to look like a MASH tent. Everybody had to be dressed up in either military or medical uniforms to get in. That's how exclusive it was. You couldn't get in unless you were dressed up for it, okay? Which was kind of easy because you could, there's different variations. You could be one of the bar patrons too and stuff. But that was fun. And outside we had like a Jeep. You just dress it up. And then you have a beach party, so you have sand dumped outside and make some sand dunes and surfboards and surf balls, and in a lifeguard station. So you do things to make it exciting to pull people in. Now those are examples. Now I did the same thing on my websites that I was doing at the time. I would run promotions and photographs based on the holidays. Now, just like during Christmas here, I uploaded to my one fan page that's a targeted audience, I uploaded, oh gosh, probably 100 or more photographs of girls dressed up in Christmas attire, whether it be Christmas hats or whatever, on the beach, because everything is relating to the beach on that fan page. And so all the pictures that I posted, on Christmas Day alone, I posted probably 25 to 30 photographs of girls on the beach for Christmas. And throughout the whole month of December, I think I posted at least 1 or 2 or 3 Christmas photographs every single day. And then you can do the same thing for Valentine's Day coming up. Whatever holiday it is, you can have a theme party even on your blog, even on your website. So think about that. That's techniques to grab the attention when you're trying to build traffic. Traffic is really, really, really important. Think about this. Stores like Best Buy and so many other stores, not Walmart particularly. Walmart's, getting to a point where they'll even build Walmarts behind somewhere, because Walmart has a different type of target. People will search out Walmart. They're like a mouse in a maze going for the cheese. They will find a Walmart no matter where it's at. But if you're any other store, you want to be on a high traffic corner or highway where thousands of cars come by every hour. Because the more cars that come by, the more traffic you can probably get the funnel off. When they see your sign, oh, there's a Best Buy, oh, there's a Ross. Traffic is super important, even in a mortar store to where you have a brick and mortar building. You want to be somewhere where you get a lot of traffic. Unless you've got something super special or a super big reputation like Walmart, you have to be in their view. You have to be seen. Okay? So, and then let's talk about traffic too, the percentages. You have to get a lot of traffic to come and look or see to get some to come in. Now, you've probably heard the term sales funnel. Now, sales funnel is used in any kind of business, okay? Like I showed you yesterday, the ads that they send out in the mail, that gets your funnel started. You send out the ads, you got your funnel at the top, and then it comes to the bottom like a V shape, but, you know, and then there's a small opening at the bottom. So you get a ton of people looking at what you got with the ads, and then some of them start filtering and thinking and falling through and end up going to the store and end up coming into the store and then looking around, and then at the bottom just a few will be coming out buying something. In the top, you're getting 1 million people. In the bottom, you're probably only getting maybe 1,000 that actually bought something out of 1 million. Okay? Now, that's that mass marketing. Okay? It's like the grocery store ad that I showed you yesterday. I went to the grocery store today. I didn't buy one thing on that ad. Did I? No. In fact, I found something in the store, pomegranate juice, POM, that was super on sale in the little bottles for $10 for $1, which is like half the price of the big bottle. What an amazing price. But that wasn't in the ad. So did I buy it just because it was on sale? No, I walked over to the pomegranate juice and I started to buy the big bottle, but my eyes caught the $10 for $1, and immediately I looked at the price per ounce, 12 cents per ounce versus 20 some odd cents an ounce. Nope, buying the little bottles. You know, like I said before, I feel like I'm rewarded when I discover a good buy. I mean, I'm not going to give up. You know, saving the difference between rich. You know, I hate that word saving, but making a better buy, getting something cheaper. See, I like the word cheaper rather than the saving, because I'm not really saving any money. I don't. What am I saving it for? What? That's like virginity. You're saving it, like you're going to use it up. You know, whatever. So traffic is no big secret. It's no big magical thing. It's no, you know, like the gift of the gods or something. It's, if you think about it as simply as getting a lot of people exposed and getting them closer and closer and filtered out more and more to where at the bottom of the funnel they start dropping out the ones that are actually buying. Think about yourself. How many times have you gone into stores and did not buy something? More times than not. Seriously. Now, this is especially true with men. When you target men, you've got to be right on. Right on. So if you're going to sell beer ads, you better put skinny, healthy, good-looking people in that ad. You ain't going to sell beer if you put some fat slob on a sofa in a dirty tank top, snacking on potato chips and drinking a beer. That ain't going to entice nobody to buy a beer. Look at all your beer commercials. They're either having fun, watching sports, or they got beautiful girls around them. Duh. Now, women, on the other hand, they're notorious. They go into a store, it's like there's some kind of a hormone that if they see a sale sign, boom, they buy. Men don't react to sale signs like women do. Women see a sale sign, oh my gosh, it's on sale. When I had my store downtown Palm Springs, I got a kick out of my neighbor, Arthur. Arthur's had a store there for like 50 years. I used to buy there when I was a kid. And he has a sign in the window, 50% off sale. The sign was so old, it was sun bleached. It had been in there since I was a kid. Now, here's what Arthur would do. And he was funny. Because I remember him when I was a kid, he would do this. You know, like, hey, I got this, Bob. I'm telling you, this is normally $10. $10. You know, I'd be losing money if I sold it to you for $7 because I like you, half off, 50% off. I give it to you for $5. $5. Look, I can get $10 for this all day long, but because I like you, I'm going to give it to you for $5. I'm losing money, but I'm going to give it to you for $5. And you're like, Okay, that sounds like a great deal. What I didn't know as a kid is he paid less than $1 for the wallet. That was his cost. Okay. By the way, I used to sell this wallet. Used to buy these wallets for like 70. I still got a case of them because I love these wallets. You know, the Velcro eventually wears off. By the way, the guy who invented this Velcro, if you don't know who he is, he became a multi-friggin' millionaire over that. Okay, see, this Velcro is already wearing off. It's time to pull out one of the other ones. But he would buy something for $1, mark it up to $10, and then put it on sale for 33% off, and then have 50% clearance rack. And even at 50%, he would still make double or more times his original cost. But that was his sales gimmick and his routine that he used to do all the time. And I got a kick out of it. I just literally got a kick because I knew what he was doing. But let me tell you about something that I tried. I tried because he had the sale site as window all the time. I tried a sale one time where I put one day, or a couple of days, I think it was, I put everything in my store $19.99. I don't care if I paid $30 for it. Everything in my store was $19.99 on sale, except for the items that were less than $19.99. But my business died that day. Absolutely died. That didn't work at all. So I took that sale off. Now, let me show you something. I had this one Oriental dress, and my girlfriend at the time that worked with me, she marked the dress the wrong price. Normally, we had that dress, we paid $12.50 for it, and normally we had it marked up to like $24.99. It's called keystoning, you double the price. And we would just hang it on a little plastic half mannequin and let it drape down. And it was on sale for $24.99. She accidentally marked that $49.99 because she had something before that, and I had a spreadsheet program that printed out the price tags for you, and she didn't change the price, so she marked that dress $49.99. Where we used to sell one of those dresses like one a week, all of a sudden we sold out. We had like 3 of them, and they were gone. And I was like, what happened to these dresses? And then I looked up the sales, and I was like, $49.99. What was it? What? We sold all 3 of those at $49.99? Whoa! I ordered 6 more immediately. Priced them at $49.99. Sold them that week. Where I was normally selling maybe 1 a week, I sold 6 the following week. How many could I have sold? I don't know, because I had 0 left. That's the interesting thing about marketing inventory. If you don't have inventory left over, you don't know how many you could sell. So I ordered 12 more. Not only did I order 12 more, I spent $200 on a mannequin to put in the front window. A sexy mannequin to put the dress on. Okay? Put that dress on the mannequin. Sold out of all 12 dresses. How many could I have sold? I don't know. So I ordered 24 of those dresses. I was literally selling 10 to 20 of those dresses a week, where I used to only sell 1, and I was selling them at a higher price. Now, we'll talk later about high-ticket items, and don't try to think what people will spend. Here's the deal. At $19.99, they thought I was selling junk. At $49.99, that's got value. Now, I had some other things in my store, toys, that I was like, yeah, this thing costs $60. And I looked up what other stores were selling it for, and they were selling it for as high as $199, even online on the online websites. And I thought, damn. So I ordered one of them just for the hell of it, marked it up to $129, and basically, when people came in, they said, wow, $129, is that great? And I said, well, I got a good deal on these, and I show them where online they were selling for as much as $199. And they were saying, oh, wow. And they bought it. I was like, whoa. So then I bought like all 3 colors. And boom, they sold off. I couldn't keep them on the shelf. So who would have ever thought somebody would have paid $129 for that toy? But I did my research, saw what other people were paying for it, and it beamed. Then I started bringing in higher priced items, something I wasn't used to. I didn't think they would work. all my high-priced items that I did not buy before, boom, they sold out. Sold out. Okay, that's my, look, I got 25 minutes in here. I know you guys love listening to me, but let's cut this off. I hope you understand the ideal of traffic. There's a lot about traffic, and it's about attracting people in, whether it be, you know, I talked about a lot of stuff here. Wow. The gender side of your advertising. Market your images to a particular gender. It's going to grab the attention more than if you just did a shotgun approach to everybody. You get that? That's the first clue about marketing. Now, I will be doing a video on the setting up a Facebook ad with 2 ads, and we're going to do one with a female image and a male image, and we'll see how that works. Okay, this is Bob Maddox reporting live from La Quinta, California, and wow, that 25 minutes went fast for me. I hope it went fast for you. I hope this is entertaining for you. I hope you like this. If some of these videos just don't register with you, go back and watch them again. Because being in business for yourself, especially online marketing, look, it's tough. It's different. It's a whole new game for you. And if ideas that I'm talking about don't make sense to you, it's because it's new to you and your mind's rejecting new ideas that it doesn't know if it's safe. Hey, that old guy could be trying to cheat us. Look, nothing I told you here cost you any money today. I gave you free advice. Look, I know that maybe thousands of people will watch this video, and only a handful, maybe 4 or 5, will end up taking my advice about buying the educational courses like through Empower Network. Now, don't forget, if you join Empower Network with me, I give you something that nobody else is giving you. I'm going to offer you a trip to Costa Rica where I pay your airfare and your room. Click above on my blog here where it says Costa Rica. If you're not on my blog, go to my blog with a link near this video, and you can find my blog by going to themillionairebloggsystem.com or bobmaddox.wordpress.com. And I use these inexpensive freebie things so that you can do the same thing. Okay? Yes, I could afford a big fancy website. Yes, I've had fancy all kinds of craps. But I want to do things that you can do. Okay? And then also, Marshall Silver. Look, I'm giving away a free ticket that would cost you $3,000 to go see Marshall Silver. Marshall Silver will focus you in on how to market, how to get with people, and he's the #1 hypnotist in the world. Basically, selling is hypnotizing people. Like I started in the very beginning of this, getting your customer, getting your prospect to say yes immediately puts them in a yes mode. Getting them to say no or whatever defensive gets them in a no mode. Now all of a sudden you got to work harder to get them back onto your planet, to get them back onto your ship. So I hope this really helped, because I want to see some success stories. Leave some comments below, leave some questions, and keep your emails coming. I'm loving some of the stuff, even you haters, because I don't care. When I'm on the beach in Costa Rica next month and you're sitting up there in the damn snow freezing your ass off, I don't care if you hate me or not. So there. Okay, dudes, it's out of here. Shall we do a little more traffic noise here? I think we should. What do you think? Pull up to the bumper, baby. Okay, we're out of here. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. The video tomorrow. I'm still going to put up my video about my pet and actually how to put up ads and the gender situation on marketing. Talk to you later. I'm out of here. Bye.